This is Sparta!
Hello. Today we are going to be talking about Spartans. Now we all know the name Spartan because of the races that happen in our country every year. But what some of us may not know is that Spartans were real people. They were real warriors that lived in the time of the Greeks. Now hopefully after this video you will know something that you didn't when you started it. Now first off, for those who have watched the Spartan movie 300, forget everything that you have seen. Forget everything you think you know, because that movie was terrible. It was completely awful. It is probably the most historically inaccurate movie of all time. Just forget it, okay? Alright, that's done. Alright. Now, the real Spartans lived from about 900 to 192 BC, and they were the ultimate warrior. They were renowned for their skills on the battlefield. They were feared. They were beasts of war. It was said that one Spartan was equal to 3 or even 4 other warriors from any other city. Now, why were Spartans so skilled, so feared? Well, to begin with, at the age of 7, Spartan boys were enlisted into the army. Now imagine sending your 7-year-old into the army to be trained to be a killer. That's what Spartan boys did. And another thing that's interesting about the Spartans is that they did not like comfort. In fact, they never ate their fill at meals because they said eating your fill makes you lazy. They never slept on soft beds because they didn't want to be comfortable. They thought comfort was why all the other warriors were lacking in warrior skills. Another thing that's interesting is that they put everything under submission. Everything. Even their gods. The gods Aphrodite, the goddess of sexual interaction, and the goddess Lysa, who was the goddess of wrath. They literally, physically, put those gods in chains because those unchecked emotions, they wanted to be controlled. They wanted to control those emotions. They didn't want to be controlled by them. Another thing that's interesting about the Spartans was that they had a different attitude about everything. They could find something humorous in every kind of situation. It didn't matter how dire it was. They could find something funny about it. In fact, when the Spartans were going out to fight the Persians, they were told that the Persians had so many archers that when they shot their arrows, they blotted out the sun. Well, one Spartan kind of shrugged his shoulders and said, well, at least we'll fight in the shade. Spartans were renowned. They were feared because, not because of their skills, and not because of their strength, but both of them helped. No, it was their attitude, their look on life, that made them such renowned warriors. Everything was under submission. Everything was controlled. They were not controlled. They did not let anything control them. They did not let their passion, or their anger, or their lust, or their human needs control them. Let's be like Spartans.